Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Hasniyati. I'm a postdoc researcher from University Malaya. I'm very pleased to share our study today entitled Bioconversion of Desiccated Coconut and Soybean Curd Residue for Enhanced Black Soldier Fly Larva Biomass as a Circular Bioeconomy Approach. It's a long title actually. So actually, this study highlights a sustainable solution to organic waste management by exploring the potential of agro-industrial waste in bioconversion process using BSFL. So by this study, we aim to contribute circular economy model and promoting the resource recovery and also the waste valorization and the alternative protein production for animal feed. Sorry. So, okay, everybody knows about the BSF. Yesterday someone asked why we focus on BSF, right? So it is because of the ability of the BSL itself. It has the ability to, colonize various organic materials. And also because of the short lifespan of the life cycle of the BSL itself, make it as a suitable candidate for the intensive farming. Alright. So everybody knows that BSL will convert the waste into larva biomass that are rich in protein and feed. And this biomass are suitable for the animal feed. This includes fish, poultry, livestock, and so on. So, we can say that BSFL bioconversion is aligned well with the circular bioeconomy approach. How does through BSFL farming, we can reintroduce the organic back into the food chain through the larvae itself as an animal feed and also as fertilizer. Okay, and in this study, we focus on the agricultural waste, which significantly contribute to the global waste production, which at the end creates environmental and disposable challenge for us to deal. So basically, we just incinerated the waste or we just dump in the landfills. Alright. So in this study, we use two types of waste. We call it as desiccated coconut residue. We name it as DCR, and also the soybean curd residue SCR. So both waste can be found abundantly in Malaysia. And this waste for DCR is actually a byproduct of waste from the coconut industry, and it still have nutrients. For example, like 24 to 31% lipid and 9% protein. So we can utilize this nutrient, okay, and convert it into high nutrient products later. So for soybean curd, it's also a byproduct from soybean industry. You name it, soya milk, tofu, and so on. And approximately SCR was produced around 250 kilo for every 1,000 liter of soy milk. So you can imagine a huge waste will be produced every time in the soybean industry. Okay, so similar to DCR, SCR also have protein, high volume content, 30%, 10% lipid, and 44% non-digestible fiber. So this study, we want to investigate the effect of DCR and SCR as BSFL substrates and their efficiency in producing high quality BSFL biomass and the quality of the products made from biomass. Okay, so for the BSFL and substrate preparation, we bought the eggs from the commercial farmer, okay, and then this DCR we obtained from processed coconut milk seller. This one I got free to buy. And for SCR, we purchased from local shop. It's very cheap. It's like 1 kilo for like 30 cent. 30 cent in Malaysia. So what whereas PCR and SCR were fermented using EM for 7 days. So after that, we dry the samples, we take the samples and dry, and then we do the proximate analysis. So for experimental design, here we have 5 treatment, consists of different ratio of DCR to SCR, and then what we do is we take 30 grams of 10 days old larva, and we distribute it into 15 bins. So meaning that each treatment will have to replicate, and then the feeding trial was done in 20 days. And okay, for the feed of the larva, actually we will add every 2 days the fresh substrates, but before that we remove the frascos. Okay, and then the sampling was done every 5 days, and at the end of the trial, the BSFL first and BSFL ISA were dried, and we do the proximate analysis. Okay. So this is the analysis that we did. Okay, we focus on the analysis of dry substrate, BSFL and it first, and we also do the calculation for some indicator to see the efficiency of waste reduction, also the growth rate. Okay, so it's here the formulation that we use, and all this data we analyze using the statistical analysis. Okay, where we compare the means of every treatments. Here are some of the mixture taken during the experiment. Okay. For result and discussion, figure number 1 show you the nutrient content of DCR and SCR before and after fermentation. So from the graph, you can see that the nutrient content for the substrates before and after fermentation change. Okay, you can see the increment of the moisture content, protein, lipid, and ash. Except for fiber, you can see the decrease, the same value. Alright, so from this result, we can say that fermentation improves the nutritional quality of the substrates. But actually, the main reason why you carry out the fermentation is actually because you can see that the DCR and SCR have higher moisture content and also rich in nutrient. So this making them easily to degrade due to the endless microbial activity. So we want to, to at least prolong the shelf life of the substrate. So one of the suggested method is by drying. Okay, drying. But the drying method is not efficient if we have the large number of substrate. So we come up with the fermentation. So we only have 2 minutes left. Okay. Okay, so this one is not important. Okay, so we focus on the waste reduction and also the growth performance of the BSFL. So you can see as the waste reduction increased significantly with the elevated level of SCR in the BSFL diet. Okay, you see the waste reduction, the highest in T5, which is 80%, is very high. Okay, and then you can see the higher growth rate in T5 also. This is maybe because of T5 have higher protein content that is crucial for the larva development. Okay, so the highest bioconversion rate and lower FCI you can see in T2, and only T4 and T5 show the formation of the pupa. Okay, what the table 3 shows the proximate analysis of the dried larva in all treatment. You can see that we produce higher and protein and lipid content for all substrates, but we can see that if the substrate is higher in lipid content, it will produce higher lipid content in the larva. So we can say that this study confirms that the nutritional value of BSFL relies on the media used to raise the larva. Okay, so this is the micronutrient content of BSFL grass. Okay, so this is the last um, apa, slide. So we have micronutrients and can be divided into two, primary and secondary. So the primary is the NPK. So you can see N and P value are higher in T5 group, while the T1 have greater K than magnesium. And we compare this study, the result, with the study that utilized the maestro as the substrate, and we found that our results are higher than them. Okay, and we also compare with commercial organic fertilizer in the soil premium. So we can see that all the macronutrients in this study were higher than commercial organic fertilizer, except for nitrogen content. So to conclude that basal grass is excellent novel fertilizer used in organic agriculture, but of course we need more study to reveal its full, potential. So as conclusion, I can say that the larva waste reduction and growth rate are viable, but can be considered acceptable. And the nutrient content in the substrate significantly affects the nutritional composition of the dried VSFL. And the last one, the residue from VSFL production can be used as fertilizer and beneficial to soil fertility management for organic agriculture. Alright. So thank you.